The Chicago Bears will have their work cut out for them, especially as we head forward into the 2023 NFL Draft. And yes, they're going to figure out some things and spend some money in free agency. Great. Go get some offensive line help, maybe another wide receiver for Justin Fields, or as we're exploring today, maybe they trade Justin Fields, especially in the higher end of the first round for this year, because there's a couple of teams that are going to be kind of out of the range for quarterbacks, or potentially might have to wait until the later rounds to grab one, or even have to trade up. So today we are exploring the option of trading Justin Fields. I want to make sure, again, I need to state for the first time, I don't think this should happen. I don't think it will happen, but you got to look at all these things and all the possibilities that could happen. So 7-round mock draft that we're going to go ahead and run here. High speed, low drag, because I ain't got that kind of time. Relatively high cap for a position of actual match that and draft for need. So you got to have a little bit for both. Mostly high, because you do have teams that also draft based on best player available. A little bit of randomness in this one because, again, it's the draft. Some strange things happen, and we go up to the Bears at number 1. Fine, here we go. So we're going to start. Before we actually start, I want to target a team that I think is going to be out of the range for quarterbacks. So, yes, you've got teams out there like the Texans are going to go get their guy, the Colts are going to go get their guy, the Raiders and Falcons. After that, it's going to be kind of slim pickings, and I think that a team like the Panthers might want to trade up with the Bears to number 1. It's a definite possibility. Or do we just say, hey, Justin Fields for 9, you give us 9, a future 1, will you give us 3 future 1s? We also got to see what we can get. 61. Actually, I'm going to take out both of those. Your 2 and your 3. That's our first thing. We're going to try it. Okay, a little much. Fine. Go ahead and take out the 3 there. So you give us 3 1s, a 2. What about 132 as well? And 147. So if we want to trade up in the later rounds. Little much there. 132. All right, fine. Let's see here. You got to give us something. All right, I'll take out the extra. So you got to give us 61 and 93. So we get an extra first-round pick. You get an extra second. You get a first-round pick the next year. You also get a third, and then 93. I think that's another third, too. 93. Yeah, you get a third, a second, and 61. I think that's 2 seconds. Yeah, so you get 2 seconds. You get their 1 this year and the next year after that, and you get a third. I think that's a pretty good trade. We'll offer it. Cool. Gets accepted. Again, could I finagle them a little bit more, maybe to get future seconds, probably, or stuff like that, but I think this is a pretty good trade for the Bears, so we're going to go ahead. I'm actually going to trade again because I want to get the Bears back up into the, let's see, the Ravens at 22. So Ravens, you guys only have 5 picks. You want some extra draft capital. We'll make that happen. So I will give you, because we're going to give the Bears 3 first-round picks. This is going to be wild. Hope you guys can keep up. So I will give you 54, 64, and 134. What do you say? There are a lot of 4s going on there for 22. Okay, so we gave him a second, we gave him a third, and 134, I believe, is a 4th. So 2, 3, 4, 134. Yeah, so 2, 3, 4 to get back up into the second round. Again, probably could have went and got like a 5th-round pick out of it, but at the end of the day, the Bears, that is what it is. So we're going to go ahead and start the draft. So we got 3 first-round picks now. Things are looking good. We got 1, 9, and 22. So Bryce Young, top of the guy there. Again, you do have yourself not being able to go up and get Jalen Carter if that's the case, or do we trade back up with the Texans? Do we trade up to 9? Do we trade up to 2 with the Texans and just be like, yo, well, no, they're not going to do that. We'll go Bryce Young. Bryce Young. Awesome. So Bryce Young, we're back at 9, and we can still get in the line. Ooh, Quentin Johnston's there. Lucas Van Ness. Kalijah Cansey. The Bears need help everywhere. So we've got our quarterback. We've got Quentin Johnston. This is tough because there's a lot going on here. Pretty much everything is a need for the Bears here. So is Quentin Johnston too good to pass up in this situation? Like, he's your big wide receiver guy that's going to go up and get it. He's athletic as well. Do you want to wait and chance it? No. I think we go Quentin Johnston. So you got your quarterback. You've got your wide receiver of the future. Things are looking up. Oh, and you're back at 22 here. Joey Porter Jr. is there. Shutdown corner. But we also need some help on the defensive side of the football. So I want to go D-tackle. I want to go O-line, D-line. We also need O-line. We'll be back at 39 and 61 as well to help out the O-line. And really the entire offensive line is what you'll need help with. So can we justify trading down one more time to like 30 with the Eagles. Hey, you give us 30, we'll give you 22. You give us 90, 62, 60. Will you give us your extra? Hey, there we go. Hey, we traded down. Got us extra second round pick out of it. Is Osiris Torrance there? He already went, didn't he? Osiris Torrance. Where's he going these days? He's not going that high. Is he later in the? Where's Osiris Torrance going at? At 34? Could you get him at 39? Possibly. Anton Harrison there at left tackle? Yes. Yes. So we get... There we go. And, yeah, we're back at 39. Osiris Torrance is there. Yes. So you get your guard. You get your tackle. So we got offensive line help. We got receiver. We got our future quarterback. Back at 61, 62, 93, 103, 137, 150, and 220. DB... Sidney Brown falls to you in the second round here. I love it. I love it. You're back-to-back picks, too. So Sidney Brown, love it. And then Trenton Simpson. This is nasty. This is absolutely nasty, getting these two. So I also want to get I would love if Joe Tippmann fell to you, but it is what it is there. I know D-line is definitely a big need. So what do we want to do here? Who's the best D-lineman available? Oh, Keanu Benton's there. He's not going to fall to you at 93. Let's see here. So we got Anton Harrison. We got Quentin Johnston. We got Bryce Young. Can we get Foskey? Can we trade back up into the... I'm going to go after the Chiefs. What up, Chiefs? Chiefs, how's it going? Will you give us 63 for 93 and 137? 103, that's a little steep for my liking. Okay, what are the Houston Texans going to want for 65? I'll give you 93, 220, 137. I don't want to give him 62 because I want to get some. Let's just go here. So I'm going to be back at 93 again. I know you're going to want some defensive line help. Isaiah Foskey's there. Keanu Benton, he's my guy though. Like I love Keanu Benton. This here, I know we need linebacker, but I think you can get linebacker at 93. Keanu Benton here is way too good to pass up. So I'll go to the Texans, say, yo, what? I'll give you 65 for 62. You got to give me 104. Fine. Give me 138 and 179. What do you say? Cool. Trade down a couple spots. Oh, they traded up for Keanu Benton. That's tough. Okay, fine. There's a couple of defensive linemen here. That's tough. I had a feeling. Probably should have looked at the needs there, but Trenton Simpson, he's a pretty good consolation prize. You know what? Who's there? Who also is there at defensive lineman? Excuse me. Who also is there? Is Foskey still there? Foskey's still there. Do we double down? Yep. We get a little trade happy in this one. I'm not going to lie to you. I want to go edge here, so I'm going to trade. What up? 66. Hey, Cardinals 66. I'll give you 93 and 138. 150, that's a lot. That is an absolute lot, though. No. I got these extra picks. What do you say? And 103. And they don't want to trade these, do you? You know what? I think we stick and pick here. Go Trenton Simpson, and then we can go at D-line at 93. Fine with me. Man, I should have took Keanu Benton or just rolled with it. It is what it is there. At the end of the day, fine. So we'll get corner here. Ooh, Hendon Hooker's there. Ooh, Jalen Jones is there. Jacorian Bennett, Kobe Turner. Yeah, Jalen Jones. You get two Jalen Jones on the same team. You love it. You absolutely love it. So the Bears get their guy. Then you get Kobe Turner there. Who's there at? Oh, Byron Young out of Tennessee. He's there at edge. Okay. Byron Young. Love it. Okay, so you got edge. You got corner. You got wide receiver, quarterback, tackle, guard, whatever you want. You've got it. I would like, Andrew Voorhees. Do we want to go? Marvin Mims just falls to you in the 5th round. He's a speedster. He's a playmaker. Welcome to Chicago. And then we're back at 138. I love it. So, okay, Chandler Zavala's there. Xavier Hutchinson. Henry Toyo, Stetson Bennett. Okay, here in this particular spot, we've already got guard, right guard. We've got tackle. Do we want to go center here? Because we got nose tackle. I think we've also got, let's see. Jacob Slade's there. Henry Toyo. Who's going to be there at D lineman? D tackle, defensive interior, Fabian Lavitt. Okay, Jacob Slade. I think Slade will fall too at 150. So here I think we can get Olasuna Oluwatimi. You get some more offensive line help. You get some things going there for you. Jacob Slade falls to you at 153. I love it. Guy, the King coming up out of Michigan State. Get some more help for that defense. And yes, so Shamari Connor there at safety. Didn't we already take Sidney Brown though? Byron Young. Trenton Simpson. Yeah, we took Sidney Brown, so safety's not really a need. Josh Wiles there. Don't the Bears have like 17 billion tight ends? Why are we going tight end here? All right, fine. Ooh, Ali Gay's there. Dylan Horton. I know doubling down on edge isn't necessarily need, but Dylan Horton at 179, that's really good value. I'm sorry. I mean, double-digit sacks for TCU last year. I think he's going to play his best football moving forward. He is going to be an absolute stud. And then we finish it up here. Sir Loka Dennis, finish it up. Linebacker help as well. Kind of doubling down on linebacker and some other positions, but I'm not going to lie. I kind of like how things ended up here, especially for the Bears and trading Justin Fields. I think there's a lot to like about this draft. So we're going to go ahead get the draft. So you get a feature one out of him as well. So first things first is you trade and you get Justin Fields, or excuse me, you trade Justin Fields to the Panthers. You get, in return, you get 9. You get their second-round pick, their 2 second-round picks, their third-round pick, and a future 1. You get Justin Fields over to the Panthers. You get Bryce Young at quarterback. Fine. You get 5 new years, including that 5th-year option. You love it. You get Quentin Johnston, the future at the wide receiver position, to be with Bryce Young. Then you had to give up a 2-3-4. I didn't like that trade, but you trade back up. And you're able to trade back down a little bit too and get some more compensation, get a second-round pick out of it back. Because, I mean, Anton Harrison, you get your starting left tackle, you get your quarterback, your future number 1 wide receiver, and your starting left tackle all in the first round. And then you get in the second, you get Osiris Torrance, you get Sidney Brown there, Trenton Simpson. I mean, you literally, your first, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 picks, 6 starters, 6 studs. You absolutely love it. And then you still have enough capital to go back and get Jalon Jones, Byron Young, Marvin Mims. You double dip on wide receiver, getting a stud like Mims. You get your future starting center in Olusegun Oluwatimi. You love it. Jacob Slade there, defensive tackle. My only nitpick of this thing, probably would have wished we would have went defensive playmaker right away. Because at the end of the day, I know defense is a huge need for the Bears here, but you got some future picks. This is definitely going to help you out. Also, you got some playmakers and guys like Jacob Slade, Dylan Horton, and then Servokia Dennis here to finish it up here. So overall, they gave us an A. I agree. Again, the only thing I can nitpick here is maybe should have went defensive line in a little bit earlier, but overall, I think it was a pretty good a scenario here. If you wanted to trade Justin Fields, I think you can get some good things for the young quarterback, especially for a team that wants to go up and get it. But let us know what you guys think, and make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show. We greatly appreciate all the support that we've gotten and continue to get. You guys are all truthfully awesome. We love every single one of you. Down in the description below, you'll find all of our social media platforms. So give us a like and a follow there. Also, remember to give us a listen and sub on iTunes. And finally, if you have anything else you'd like us to cover, send us an email at thesportsbp@yahoo.com or put in the comment section down below, and we would love to cover it. But let us know what you guys think about our scenario for the Chicago Bears where we trade Justin Fields and get the job done.